Alright, everyone just be ready. We're about to get into some ignorance today. This is kind of triggering if you know what I mean. So, well, I remember when the whole boomer meme became a thing, when everyone was calling anyone over the age of 15 a boomer. I remember that. That was pretty awesome. And then remember when there was those people who were trying to compare boomer to all these different slurs and things like that? And all of a sudden, the generation that tells anyone under the age of 45 that they can't take a joke and they need to soften up a little bit and loosen up were suddenly stupidly offended about it. Well, anyway, now we got another one of those situations, and it's about the Karen meme. I don't know if you're aware of what this is. You should be. I mean, come on, man. What are you stuck in? Fucking 1887? Come on, man. Go ahead and get up with the times here, Grandpa. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about with the whole Karen meme, basically there's this meme that goes around, right? And it basically is it's like a middle-aged woman, right, who has a very specific, almost like bowl cut or unique haircut, I guess we could say, that looks goofy. They're known for constantly wanting to get the manager in a grocery store when a mild inconvenience happens. They're known for absolutely terrorizing anyone who works a minimum wage job anytime they're within an establishment. You know, they go to fucking Subway, right? And they order a foot-long sandwich, and they specifically say, give me extra mayonnaise, and then when the sandwich comes out with extra mayonnaise, I told you I didn't want mayonnaise on this. And they cause a big scene. I mean, it's based in a little bit in reality. I mean, because these people, they exist. And it's very stereotypical how they behave, how they look, things like that. But these people exist. They absolutely torment most of the people around them in public. It's not like this meme was birthed from nowhere or anything, so... apparently TikTok has taken this meme into its culture and has begun to just fucking churn out content based on it. And this has become a problem because it's, I guess, sexist, it's ageist, I don't know, it's a bunch of stuff apparently, so let's go ahead and take a look. Karen is commonly used in the US to refer to a strident middle-class white woman who talks down to people of color, usually serving staff positions. But the term was never just about race. As Vox wrote in its extremely extensive history of the trope, the comedian Dane Cook was using it in his act in 2005. Every friend group has a Karen, and she's always a bag of douche. The term went more mainstream a few years ago when someone on Reddit wrote so much bile about his ex-wife that his posts got their own subreddit called r/fuckyoukaren. One of the most popular ever tweets using the Karen meme was posted a month ago just before the lockdown. I'm scared for people who actually need to go to the store and feed their families, but Susan and Karen stocked up for 30 years. This was liked by 1.2 million times. Because only women shop, apparently, and shop selfishly. This weekend, the Sunday Times defined Karen as, quote, an annoying person in the office, and you have to admire the use of the genderless word, quote, person there, because I'd love to know how many men out there have been called a, quote, Karen. I'm gonna guess it's a feminine, curvaceous zero. Karens are mom's pushy ones. They share corny, inspirational quotes on Facebook, buy merchandise inscribed with live, love, life, whatever that, love, live, laugh, stupid shit. There's like 9 million different ways you can put the phrase, but they're only going to put it as love, life, laugh. But love to ruin teenage fun, Elaine Moore wrote in the FT. Moore adds that Karen is her, quote, favorite internet villain. Pushy mothers, aren't they the worst? Lols. Imagine that you use lols unironically in the year 2020 when you're trying to make a point. At this point, automatically, you become a Karen because you have no understanding of internet culture whatsoever. The person who wrote this is automatically and guaranteed a Karen. Like, you have earned your Karen pass at this point with this stupid shit. So, I love how people are now trying to make themselves victims when they're not victims. The whole point of Karen even existing in the first place is that it's a middle-class person, so inherently, you're not really a victim if you get called a Karen, most of the time. Because you're, I guess, in an okay part in your life, you're doing fine, right? You don't go to, like, a third world country and call everyone their Karens. Like, you have to have a certain status quo almost to be called this name, to have this meme projected onto you. So imagine that your life is this good, right? And you have to go on the internet and find people calling you a name which coincides with a meme to get offended about. Picture that's your life, right? There's people out there who legitimately should be offended, right? Have actual oppression in their lives and have issues that they have to deal with on a daily basis. All over the world. Like, everyone has problems, I get that, but there's people with problems that I would say are a little bit more significant, and then you have people who shop at Whole Foods and who bully teenagers on the bus getting mad because someone called them a Karen. Like, come on, man. Oh, I'm sorry, come on, woman, it's only about women. Now, this whole joke is only about women, bro. It's only about women, and that's why it's offensive. Well, no shit. I don't see a bunch of middle-aged men going into stores and harassing teenagers either. That's why this whole meme started. There's been like 90 viral videos of women going into stores and just acting a fool. I mean, how many videos have you seen of a middle-aged man going outside of a Walmart and harassing children on the sidewalk for selling Girl Scout cookies? It doesn't make it sexist. You know what I'm saying? It's not sexist to make a joke, okay? Like, the fake offendedness gets so annoying after a while, and it's so obnoxious to see because, number one, you know, if these people are legitimately offended about this, they're completely blowing the situation up into nothing. Like, they're taking a joke, taking it literally, and just getting upset over some dumb shit, when the rest of the world should be definitely prioritizing more severe issues at the moment. Or number two, they're not actually offended at all, and they literally just want people to give them 15 seconds of attention and validation because their feelings were quote-unquote hurt. I mean, they gotta pick a side. Whichever side it is, they're completely in the wrong, but the Karen chat stepped up a notch last week when the feminist writer Julie Bendel tweeted, "Does anyone else think the Karen slur is a woman-hating and based on class prejudice?" Okay, we're gonna cut this shit right here. It's not a slur, it's a meme. They're not the same thing. There's legitimate language that is used very hatefully and is used to belittle other people. I think we can all agree on that. The word Karen is not one of those fucking words. And to even, I guess, try and put those in the same category by calling this a slur is absolutely psychotic and ridiculous. And we're talking about class prejudice. You know what I really think is based in class prejudice? The videos of what has now become Karen memes, where there's some kid trying to sell lemonade at a lemonade stand to make, $30 in pocket change to buy a new toy, because their fucking parents can't afford to buy them a toy, and then you have a Karen, walking up to him and asking for a business license and calling the police on them. Yeah, I think if class prejudice should be applied anywhere, maybe it's in that situation, right? I mean, that's where the whole meme started in the first place, right? Cue a social media firestorm, one I blithely wandered into. Yes, it's sexist, ageist, and classist in that order. Soon I had thousands of responses. It's not sexist. It's not sexist, okay? The word is not being used to hold you back from any opportunity. The word is not being used to legitimately worsen your life. Like, when you hear the word, your skin's not gonna melt off and then you just, I guess, boil down into a pool of DNA and matter, right? That's not what happens here. It's a fucking joke to describe how you are as a person, okay? And if you think that, people are calling you a Karen for any other reason, then I have bad news for you, because you're acting just like a Karen when you behave this way and you make up this kind of, stupid shit as a defense mechanism. But apparently it's ageist because Karens are usually middle-aged, in their, 40s, 50s. That's a pretty good time frame, I'd say. When in reality, a Karen can be, I guess, any age. I mean, there's probably 6-year-old Karens in training out there right now. We got little Karens walking around at 7, getting mad because kids are too loud in the lunchroom or playing too roughly at recess. There's probably lots of that shit going on. There's probably 90-year-old Karens out there chilling in the retirement home getting mad because, Walter down the hall had 3 bagels and she only had 1. I'm 100% sure that's probably a possibility. And it's classist, okay. Yeah, it's classist. See, the amount of people who find a way to get offended about shit it's mental to me, man. Truly few things warm the heart like the palpable excitement of men when they find a new misogynistic term that they can lob at women with impunity. Am I the only one who thinks that these kinds of articles actually harm the feminist movement in a lot of ways? But in reality, true few things, I guess, warm the heart like the palpable excitement of people on the internet who can find a way to get offended on the behalf of other people because of a meme. I mean, that's just palpable excitement right there. They see something that they can get upset about and get offended over, and next thing you know, there's an article full of bullshit just posted out there like it's fact. It's insane how, that works, but few things warm the heart like the palpable excitement of feminists when they find out that there's a new internet meme that they can lob at men with impunity and call them names over. So, do I really need to spell out the sexism of a meme about a woman's name that they took off of a man griping about his ex-wife and has become a way of telling women to shut up? Yes, there are memes about Chad and Zach, but they've never gained the popularity of the ones about Becky, Susan, or Tammy, let alone Karen. When I see young and not so young white women defending the Karen meme, I'm reminded of the cool girl passage in Gone Girl. Yeah, I'm not basic, pushy, mum-type woman. I'm a cool girl. Let's see how long denigrating your own sex works for you, ladies. Well, the Chad meme is stupidly popular. I don't know what you're talking about. I guarantee you don't use the internet enough to understand meme culture because, well, you wrote this article, but it's not a way of telling women to shut up. It's a way of just making fun of your behavior. That's not the same thing. You being made fun of because you act like a bitch inside of Target is not the same as being told on a systemic level to just stop talking. And your true lack of understanding of anything really comes from the fact that you think that the meme came from Reddit because of that post. When in the same article, you mentioned that Dane Cook was using this as a joke in his stand-up comedy as far back as 2005. So which one is it? Was it a stand-up comedy joke that has now evolved into like a social commentary on how people behave? Or was this some sexist Reddit post where he was talking about his ex-wife? Yeah, see, you don't even know. That's how cohesive your argument is. That's how coherent your writing is. Folks, can we please stop getting fake offended over shit? Like, honestly, can we please quit? It's 2020. We have way bigger issues to deal with. I think we all know what I'm talking about. It's time to fucking stop, okay? If you're dealing with a legitimate issue, I don't care. You get offended. Like, if there's something that is willing to be, I guess, offended over, then I'm all for that, right? I mean, you can say that. That's an argument that you can make. But being described as a Karen because, once again, you see that they don't have any name brand cookies left in the aisle and you scream at 7 employees and a manager in a Walmart for 18 minutes, that's no problem, okay? You should not be getting offended. And if you are getting offended, let's take a look in the mirror and see who you are as a person and figure out maybe why the joke is being cast your way, why people are throwing stones in your direction. So instead of trying to shut down internet memes and make them offensive to people who, it's not offensive to, how about we grow up? I think that would be a pretty cool idea. How about we just grow up? I mean, what are we all in fucking 3rd grade? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take a joke. How do people survive, man? I don't know. If you get offended over, like, the word Karen or whatever, how do you survive your day-to-day life? How have you not been struck by lightning or eaten by wild bears in the street? Just something, right? Blew your car up when you were, like, I don't know, messing with the wires. I have no idea, man. How has that not happened? Because I just can't figure out how you deal with this shit, man. Your lives are so hard when you get called Karen. It's one of the worst things I can imagine, man. I could never deal with that. I could never deal with somebody making fun of me. That's it for this video, though, you guys. Thank you for watching. It's a little bit more serious than usual, but I think that it was well worth it. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on my channel, follow me over on Twitter at @SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. It's a surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content, plus we can laugh at people like this. Make sure to check out Shop Opti down below for the freshest, most officialist Optimus merch on the platform. I think I'm going to come out with a Karen shirt here soon because of this one, just to irk people. Thank you to my channel members as well. Your support helps my channel tremendously. And well, until my next video, guys, this is Optimus. I guess not using the Karen meme anymore, guys. And signing out.